The PSL DRC committee has declared Asanele Velebayi a free agent. An update on where Hlongwane was wanted. Castillo is gone and has signed a new contract elsewhere. Lies about Nasreddin Nabi that needs to be corrected. Why were Shinga, Chislet, and the other signings who were playing abroad not available this weekend? And Fiakrantwari, there is a new development. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pelo, I am your host, and this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club. So we start with the story of Asanele Velebayi. And mind you, I said Asanele Velebayi, not Asanele Velebayi and Lukeman. So the DRC committee, which is the Dispute Resolution Chamber, don't know why it's not committee, but it's fine. The DRC committee has declared him as a free agent, as we've been saying. The rules say the moment your team gets relegated to second division, it makes all your players free agents. So the law has released the boy and he's now free to sign with Kaizer Chiefs. And to kind of rub salt in the wound, those two boys, Asanele Velebayi and Lukeman, were actually there at the game yesterday watching, and they took pictures and they even uploaded them on their Instagram. But that does not mean the CEO of Cape Town Spurs has given up, because he has still said that, oh, these boys, we know what the player is valued at. He has a contract with our club and that needs to be respected no matter the club. It makes no sense. The DRC has already said he's a free agent. So what are you talking about? He's a free agent, and that means they have no say over what happens on him, because he's literally free to do whatever that he wants. So we await to see what drama this team will try to cause now, because if there are still comments like this, that means they are not done fighting. Which brings us to the second story for today, and it's the fact that Uhlongwane was actually wanted by Jwaneng Galaxy. They actually wanted to sign him on a loan, not like permanently. And I mean, if we're talking about him, if he was not to be played this season, this would have made sense, because this team is playing in the CAF Confederations Cup, and they're actually in a situation. If I made a mistake, I've slept a total of 6 hours over the past 3 days, so forgive me. Yeah, the point is, Umchita was wanted in Botswana, ne? And Nasreddin Nabi said, no, he's not going anywhere. Why is he not going anywhere? Because he's part of my plans. So Hlongwane is staying because Nabi wants him to stay, which is neat. By the way, please do subscribe to the channel for more content like this. So on 61,000, we're trying to get to 65,000 by the end of August. 70,000 if you can. I mean, I'm sleeping 2 hours a night sometimes making this content, like specifically analysis. Even after this, I'm going to try and finish the other video because I'm tired, but I have to make that video achieves. I won't post it on this channel. I'll post it on the Cutback, because I'll post all the analysis videos on the Cutback channel. So do subscribe. Which brings us to the next player, and that is Edson Castillo. And this is coming from eDisky Times, Lawrence to be specific. So the story of Edson Castillo, they extended his contract in Feb. And then in June, they told him that the technical team does not see you as part of this team going forward. Which makes me question Kaizer Chiefs, because who decided to give him an extension in Feb while he was injured? You remember that? If Nabi saw him and thought, you know what, I don't think I want to keep him beyond this season. And he didn't play him, to be fair, as well, when he came back from injury. So who then decided while he was injured that it's a good idea to give him an extension? It's not like there were buyers lining up, because even for him to leave Chiefs, it's because they came to a mutual agreement that you can go, the coach doesn't need you. So who extended his contract? Did they not consult Nabi? I'm just going to ask this question and leave it there. So he's gone. He's gone to play in Libya. So shout out to him. I really would have wanted to keep him, but since it's the coach who said he doesn't want him, I cannot complain because that means there's something that he does not see with Castillo. Which brings us to the next story, and it's the lies from Latuma. They are saying that Nabi and Kaizer Chiefs, yes, Nabi is going to be with his family because the wife was in an accident, and according to some reports, she's in ICU. Because the fact that they said Chiefs in the statement, they said she had a critical accident, right? So that means it's something serious. So they are saying that Vele, even if Nabi hadn't gone to be with his family, there were issues between him and the club because of the club's performance during preseason and the Toyota Cup. Honestly, guys, who do you think we are from? Where do you think we are from? Would you actually believe that the club would decide to fire a coach based on the fact that he lost some friendlies against teams that are playing in the Eredivisie? Like, would they be smoking pot? It makes no sense. So let's not go around believing lies. Like, honestly, like Kaizer Chiefs management, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. I don't think they are that insane. They are not stupid. They are not stupid to watch Chiefs play Utrecht and say, "Oh wow, you lost to Utrecht. They're in the Eredivisie. We're the best team in South Africa. Why are you losing to one of the best teams in Netherlands? A team that regularly plays in the Europa League." What nonsense, honestly, guys. Let's not go around believing all of this, that is just spewed around. It's nonsensical. It makes no sense. It just doesn't. Because they want them knowing very well that the whole point of playing there was to, exercise and get ready, And we did. Why would they want to fire him because of that? It just makes no sense. So don't believe it. Which brings us to the next story. And the next story is why were Shinga, Chisley, Flavio Silva, and the other signings that did not play in South Africa last year feature in the game at the weekend? Well, apparently their papers have not cleared. They've not been sorted out. I pause because I'm thinking Mariko of Pirates was not playing in South Africa last year. His papers have cleared. I think he's not the only foreign player who's been registered by other teams. So I don't know what happened and how that happened, because I know that Chiefs, when it comes to the professionalism part of things, they usually do those things right. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but that's the current story, because we're all expecting Ushinga to start, although Cross was solid on his own, and he played very well in such a way that we didn't miss Shinga because, Cross was very solid. But yet there are some people who said he didn't play well. Yeah, last story, ne? Ntwari. So Izolo, I don't know if on TV they show you this, but Chiefs will list two keepers, one the starter and the other one the reserve. But when they are warming up, even when Ntwari is not available, if he's not injured, he warms up with the other two keepers. Because the whole routine, maybe one of these days I'll record it, and then while I'm talking, you can see what I'm talking about. Their routine when they are warming up, they are the four of them: the goalkeeper coach Umzogi, Ubvuma, Ntwari, no Peterson. Peterson would be in goal. The other ones would be helping him with whatever that is needed. So they train together. But Ntwari is now apparently going to be kept to compete with Peterson, and is expected that he could compete with him and be number one. And I will tell you what, I think that all the things that have been said about Ubvuma, some of them, I know that fans can be harsh, but a lot of things have been said about him, and a lot of them are true, about how much he panics, about how much he fails to save the ball away from traffic and he pushes it back to traffic. Those things have gotten to him. Because I even saw when they were coming out to greet the crowd, about the fans, not to greet us. They were not coming out to greet us. They were coming out to inspect the pitch. You just saw Abomfundo, there is excitement, but there's also taking in the atmosphere and all of that. But if you look at the body language, Gabvuma, it just looks like, yeah, man, I hate being here, but I've got bills to pay. To me, anyways, that's how it looks like when they came out. Yabo Abocele, they come out, they greet the fans. You can see Guti, they are appreciative. Some of them, abom do, it's not because they don't care about the fans, but they are trying to not listen that much to the fans. Umfundo is loved, so he listens to the fans and he looks at them, he will greet, but then he walks away just to take it in. So you can tell a lot about how and what players think when they're coming out for pitch inspection, especially for the first match of the season. You could tell where each player is and what and how they are trying to handle the crowd. So yeah, Abo Peterson Nomart. I understand why Umart last season was a captain. Even after all the boos, even after all the negativity, every time he came out, there's appreciation to the fans. You see Peterson come out, Abo Mekwel, you see leadership. They turn around, they greet the fans, and then they go about their business. So yeah. I'm going to try and make that other video. And if you're watching this on Tuesday, the video is probably gonna be here. I'll put it here. If you're watching on Monday, the video is not here yet. So wait for it. I'm tired, so I might not. I will analyze the most important aspects of that game and leave the other ones that are not that important because I'm working tomorrow and I'm very tired. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals Alpelumoy.